The self ick is the ick, as it suggests, is the ick that's aimed inwards, that comes from us finding ourselves unlovable. So here's where attachment theory might really kind of come to the fore, because if you find yourself in some way disgusting or stupid or unlovable in some way, then it becomes very easy to frame your behavior or something that happens to you in a way that makes you look ridiculous and absurd and actually quite disgusting, rather than if you have a very kind of healthy self-image, being able to explain it to yourself in a way that's more measured. I mean, the classic example that we've spoken about on here many times is my previous efforts at DIY. You know, I would easily find myself to be absolutely ridiculous and pathetic when I put a shelf up and it was skew width, or I put the back on something, it was the wrong way round. So I think if you struggle in terms of feeling worthwhile and valuable, then the self ick is something that you'd probably be quite familiar with. So do you think, is that something, is the self ick something you've experienced?
Oh God, yeah. I'll relate back to being in the madness.
Yeah.
Everything about yourself is it gives you the ick,
Yeah.
and I think it well, you end up not looking in the mirror anymore because you look in there, you see your hair needs cutting, it's all shaggy and stuff, and your
Yeah.
teeth haven't been brushed for ages. You're unshaven. You've got
Yeah.
sallow complexion. Your eyes have sunken, and everything about yourself, you don't like yourself at all. You don't like the way you behave, and
Yeah.
you don't like any of the clothes that you previously felt were okay to wear. You don't like them anymore. The clothes that you do wear are just hanging in filth.
So that's a good example, because as you were saying there, you know, when you feel like that, you avoid looking at yourself in the mirror. And actually, what I'm saying here is the it often is about avoidance. It's
Yeah, yeah.
about avoiding confronting yourself. So, so that example is a good one in terms of it being an illustration of you trying to avoid um, really standing face to face with the way you feel about yourself.
So in that case, you see it much more closely linked to self-esteem, if the inwards ick, and as your self-esteem rises, as things get better, certainly in recovery terms,
Yeah,
then yeah, you do. You start to forgive yourself for some of those little foibles, but you do
yeah.
think, but you do something about it.